What is going on here? What is this tinky winky shrivel up short and skinny? 12 T-flops? Oh, man, what the fuck is this?
That's me.
Who's you?
Probably wondering how I ended up here.
No, I don't! Honey, I got 12 T-flops!
It's powering up my new robot.
What?
It's making everything seem like bees.
What? Ah! Wow! Ah! Fuck you, Phil! Oh, shit!
One boss at a time.
What was this? What the fuck is this?
Just so you know.
No, I don't know! Why? What? Bleeding ass! Man, this shit is dog shit! What you niggas is ass!
Well, would you look at it? Microsoft dropped their Developers Direct presentation and they just delivered pure salt. With HiFi Rush coming out, it made a lot of people mad. With it getting a great metacritic review score and getting a good review from the actual players, not just journalists, guess who was salty about it? I'm only going to give you one guess. I mean, come off it, it's not really hard, is it? It only took me a couple of minutes looking through Twitter and YouTube to find the silliest and saltiest takes from the fanboys. Let's go and have a look at it.
When you have a fan base that's hyping HiFi Rush as Game of the Year, 90 plus Metacritic, hey, if that's your opinion, hey, that's your opinion. I don't see it that way, and all that means is this brand is not for me. The brand's not gonna be what I thought it could be. It's going in a different direction, and hey, if this is what Xbox gamers want, who bought the console, you know, who are subscribed to Game Pass, and you guys actually invested the money. If this is what you want, hey, enjoy. Hey, I hope Microsoft produces the games you all deserve.
Just because HiFi Rush isn't to Potterrock's liking, he feels the need to make a video about it and tell everybody, no, Xbox is not for me, like anybody else cares. And I bet he hasn't even tried the game. Honest to God, this is a really good game. I've been having some fun with it, as well worth checking out. The music's cool, the gameplay's cool, art style, and actually the story is cheesy but self-aware that it is cheesy. So let's go and have a look and see what I found on Twitter.
Another game Microsoft paid to keep off Sony PlayStation. At Linecan FTC, at FTC, at CMA Gov UK.
Oh, the Red Dragon. You're not getting a pass on saying anything. Not after you posted this on Twitter. Laughing at the fact that a GameStop in Memphis got broken into. And that's not cool no matter what. You gotta feel sorry for the staff and everyone. And atting the FTC and everyone else because Xbox are keeping games off PlayStation. What about the number of PlayStation games that have been ported to Xbox? I can name you a few. Final Fantasy, Kena Bridge of Spirits, Demon Souls, because it's a From Software game. Bloodborne, a From Software game, which should have been on PC by now. You can't say anything. These companies do this all the time. Why do you have to put the FTC and the CMA in every tweet? You sad, pathetic man.
HiFi Rush creator says, people say you made this for Xbox Game Pass. No. This game has been in development long before Microsoft acquired Bethesda. Pitched game in 2017. Bethesda acquisition wasn't completed till 2021. Hashtag HiFi Rush.
Well, it looks like someone's salty that the game isn't coming to their platform of choice. Well, let's use the pony logic. If you want to play the game, then you gotta buy the console. Simple. No, I don't advocate for someone just going out there buying a $500, £500 box just to play one game. Console exclusivity is a pain in the ass. Wouldn't it just be better if you could play all the games you want on whatever platform you choose to buy?
Why is it taking so long for people to even care to review Xbox's flagship game? Hashtag Xbox.
Bruh. I need an adult. I need an adult.
For the love of God, someone help me, it's J-Dub again. It took so long for people to review this game because Xbox Shadow dropped it the day they announced the game. Isn't that obvious? And now that it's got an amazing user score, an amazing Metacritic score across Xbox and PC. Stop being so salty, J-Dub. You're just pissed that Forspoken didn't get the same praise or reviews that HiFi Rush did. Now it's time to move on to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jamba Juice, Mr. 18 divided by 4, Mr. Volcanoing, King Thrash Gaming. Now it's really hard to get hold of King Thrash because he likes to make massive videos, and even this one's 17 minutes. I'm just gonna have to cut out all the N-words, cut out all the blank spots, and see if I can make it as short as possible. Let's see what he has to say about HiFi Rush.
What up, gamers? It's your boy King Thrash back at it once again with another video. Maybe like, subscribe, don't let us subscribe. Look.
I'm looking, King.
As you all know, HiFi Rush has been stealth dropped. As you know, the Xbox's show was trash except for this game, right? This game is a good looking game. I haven't played it yet. I don't have the urge to play it, but I will play it. I will buy it full price and play and enjoy this cartoon game because I like games. I play all type of shit, right? And this is finally a reason to boot up my Xbox Series X, even though I don't need a Series X. Listen, bro. HiFi Rush exposes the many problems with Xbox. Look. It's a game. It's a great game. Play it, buy it. I'm not knocking the game. It is the people behind Xbox that fucking kills me when it comes to this fucking console, bro. I'm just saying it how it is. That's it. That's all. All right? Now, this is a fun game. If you're an Xbox player, get that shit. If you're not an Xbox player and you don't have an Xbox you need to buy an Xbox, don't. Okay, it's a $30 game. It's not a system seller. Nah, look, if you want to play the game by any means necessary. All right.
I'm gonna have to speed him up. I'm glad he can admit that this is a good game, and I'm glad that he can admit that you shouldn't buy an Xbox just to play one game. Things kind of starting to make sense. I'm getting worried. I'm definitely still gonna speed him up.
Play it, Game Pass it, whatever the fuck. But it's just a catastrophe in so many different levels, ways, and monikers. You see, this is the second game out by this generation that is something that was being made by a company that they bought within the last 5 years, right? I believe. Now, this game was being made started in 2017, so much before Microsoft thought about buying Activision, okay? Way before. But they stealth dropped it. And I think that's the dumbest thing that they have done for the entirety of Phil Spencer's tenure.
Why was it a dumb thing to stealth drop this game? It took everyone by surprise and everybody loved it. The fact that this game just came out of nowhere, surprised it didn't need to market itself. The players are marketing the game for Xbox. It's a win-win. It's cost effective and effective, which is genius in my book.
Stealth drop Pentiment, but don't stealth drop a game better than Pentiment. It doesn't make any sense. This game would have had a trailer and people would have been hype about it. You would have had more hype behind your console or trash ass service than you would with a fucking Pentiment. You had people pretending that they were okay with this book game. Now this game right here, HiFi, has been out for about 3 days, and it's only 8 hours. I think 6 hours actually. People were saying in the reviews that it's actually 6 hours. And it only has all on easy, hard, and normal. All are under 1% completion rate at the moment. Under 1% completion rate. And you can't even blame the game. You gotta blame Microsoft for not putting the effort behind it. I would rather you switch. It's the same thing with Scalebound, bro. Cancel Crackdown and bring out Scalebound. With this, put marketing behind this and stealth drop Pentiment. It's so backwards on what you're trying to do. Look, I can't knock it like that. I just think it's dumb. But it's also something that you just need to start expecting from Microsoft, because this is the majority of the type of games that Microsoft is going to deliver. They have a casual console. They have a console that they are trying to aim at kids with cell phones, kids with tablets, and they're using the Xbox as a console to draw in those kids. And that's why the Xbox Series S was even created. That's why the Xbox Series S is the main console that Microsoft markets.
Oof, there's a lot to unpack here. So they didn't shadow drop Pentiment because it's not a game that's appealing to a large audience. It's appealing to a certain type of audience. So to market it, people know the games exist on their service. And to say that Game Pass is a trash service, well, no. I got to play HiFi Rush for £1. It's simple. It cost me £1 to play this game and many other games for the rest of the month if I want to. I don't sub to Game Pass very often, but when they have a decent selection of games and I have time to play them, I will play them. And therefore, the completion rate of this game only being 1%, it's only been out for 3 days at the time. It means that people have been out touching grass, working, doing other things, and haven't had the chance to actually complete the game yet. I haven't had the chance to complete the game yet, and I've had days off, but I've got other shit to play too, so I don't get the argument.
Period. and you're gonna get more and more and more and more of these cartoon-like games. And look, there ain't a problem. I keep telling people, everybody be like, oh, everything don't gotta be AAA, and you're right. Everything don't have to be a high level graphically, and you're right. But every game doesn't have to be a fucking art style choice either. You know what I'm saying? You have 12 teraflops of power, the most teraflops for any console, and have yet to even try to attempt to push that shit.
Enough with the teraflop argument. Go and watch any PC YouTuber, any major tech YouTuber. They'll tell you teraflops don't mean anything when it comes to GPU performance. And not many gamers are actually looking for that AAA graphically masterpiece games. Yes, they're nice, don't get me wrong. When executed well, they're really good. Like me, I've got a powerful enough PC to play every game. I play Vampire Survivors daily, and that thing will run on a cell phone. That game does not need a massive GPU to play. And I absolutely love it because the gameplay is addictive and really good. Not everybody's looking for these AAA masterpieces like Sony puts out. Yes, they're nice. Like I say, they're not the be-all end-all of every games.
At all, right? And please don't come at me with Forza, because there are already comparisons out there that show that the older Forzas are more prettier than this newer Forza. It is what it is. The sacrifices they made in order to get
Today, Junior?
ray tracing into a racing game, even though ray tracing is not going to be the thing that you see while you're in the back of a fucking car. You're not going to be looking at the fucking reflections. But still, we're going to see how that turns out, because they show you the PC version, but don't show you the Xbox versions. I would love to see how this is going to turn out with the Xbox Series S and X. Hopefully, hear me close. Hopefully they get it done. I would love to see it done. That way they push Sony to try to get it done as well. Better, you know what I'm saying? But if it doesn't happen, it's going to solidify what everyone else is doing in the first place. Period. But don't tell me that's pushing 12 teraflops of power, because it's fucking not. Don't even look better than game systems that had 1 teraflop in it, motherfucker. Why would 12 teraflops be being pushed by a racing game? No. We need that.
Again, with the teraflops nonsense, stop using it as a comparison. And racing games do push graphics cards quite well. You gotta think, it's very fast paced. The cars look really good. Even in Gran Turismo 7, the cars look good. Well, the background looks like shit on Gran Turismo, but to render graphics at that speed and frame rate well takes quite a bit of power. I mean, fair play if the Xbox Series S can pull off the new Forza Motorsport at a decent frame rate and a decent resolution. Hey, I'm all in.
We need that game drastically for the Xbox. But because of this, because of the Xbox Series S, because of horrible management, you have games that won't be appreciated that should get appreciation, and games that shouldn't get appreciation getting all the marketing. But the dumbness don't end there. There is for some reason that I can't put my thumb on. I mean, all the garlic pills in the world cannot help with the dumb stink that I've been hearing from the breath of these dumbass things. For some reason, Xbox fans keep saying, and I keep seeing this, that PlayStation players are crying about HiFi.
Well, I'm sure the very small amount of tweets I showed at the beginning of this video proves that. Especially the Red Dragon, because he's a little bitch.
I'm like, when? Crying for what? Our cartoon games look like Ratchet and Clank and Kingdom. Crying for a indie level game, a $30 6-hour game. I'm crying for that. How? Anyone who? Let me ask you a question. Did you cry?
You're crying by making this video, King. And Kena Bridge of Spirits was an amazing game, by the way. I don't know about Ratchet and Clank because I was not going to drop £70 on that bullshit.
When God of War came out, is that the ritual? Like, you think you move like PlayStation moving? Xbox players move like PlayStation players move or something? Do y'all cry? Y'all must cry. Because for 2022, you didn't have shit. For 2020, you didn't have shit. Nothing. You had, at the end of 2021, you went throughout the entire year of 2021 with no games. And then you went a whole nother year of 2022 with no games. You know what I'm saying? You had Halo come out at the end of 2021, console launched at the end of 2020. You went 365 days with no fucking games, and then Halo came out, turned out trash, and Forza Horizon 5 came out, which was an okay game, but was instantly shelved because Halo came out, and anybody who wanted to play that moved on to Halo, then moved on to Elden Ring, and moved on to whatever the fuck, right? But 2 games, 3 years, you get this, and you're saying that PlayStation players are crying about.
Okay, here's where I can kind of agree with him, plus I'm going to stop the video there because he rambles on for a long time. But since the Xbox Series S and X has been launched, Xbox hasn't showed much in first-party titles. A lot of promises, but nothing showed. That's why this HiFi Rush has been a nice surprise for Xbox players. And the PC players, obviously, because I play it on there. They have got a promising lineup for this year, which I really do hope they deliver. Xbox really needs to show some games right now. I can agree with King Thrash on this one. But King saying he's not crying, obviously he is. He bought an Xbox himself, and he's got nothing to play on it. Boo-hoo, why did you drop $500 on a console when you know it didn't have the games you wanted to play? You're a Sony fanboy. Just stick to your own little plastic white box. Well, this is always entertaining to me. Plus, I absolutely love King Thrash. When he throws out a good video, it always makes me smile. And don't lie, if you say you hate him, you don't. We just love him, really. But don't throw any hate towards King Thrash. No one deserves any of that bullshit. With that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm heading towards a 1,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. It's not a big goal by any means. But thank you all for watching in my previous videos. You're all the absolute best. I'll see you in the next one.